I'm going to make some Italian seasoning mix, some ranch mix, and I'm going to make some taco seasoning mix. They're all really easy from things that you have in your cabinet. There's only one thing that you probably don't have in your cabinet, but you can buy it at Walmart, and I'll show you what that is. Okay, we're going to start with the taco seasoning, and this could not be any easier. Using the spices that you already have in your cabinet. Who doesn't have garlic and onion powder, chili powder, cumin, and paprika, salt, and pepper? So I'm going to mix some up today. I have got this big container of chili powder that I bought from Sam's Club just to make this. And I've also got onion powder, cumin, garlic powder. I've got salt, paprika, and I'll be adding some pepper too. So I've got this mason jar, and I've got this white lid that I'm going to store that in this jar. Okay, I've got my half a cup of chili powder. Put that in. It calls for 1.5 tablespoons of paprika. The hardest thing about this is not getting it to spill. That's the hardest thing to do, and that's hard for me because I am messy. So this is 1/2 tablespoon, so I need 1.5, so I'll add 3 of these. And if you wanted it to be smoky, you could always put in some smoked paprika. I'm not really a biggest fan of that. Adding 2 tablespoons of onion powder. And if there's more than that goes in, that's fine with me because I love me some onion powder if you've been around it long enough. Pull the lid off of this. It takes 2 tablespoons of cumin. And it doesn't have to be exact. I'm not leveling off or anything. 2 tablespoons of cumin. 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. And if you have like a spicy chili powder, you could use that as well. Adding a tablespoon of salt. You could probably cut back on the salt. I'm not putting quite a tablespoon in there. And that is it. So I'm just going to take my spoon here and stir it up. All right, y'all. It took a minute to stir together, but it's really good. I tried it. I'm going to make some tacos tonight, and I'm going to use it in the taco meat. It's going to be so handy. I'm not going to run out of it for a while because that made a lot. And you can double this recipe, and you could probably have enough for a year or maybe 6 months if you eat a lot of Mexican food. But this was really easy, and it didn't cost me any money because I already had all this stuff on my shelf. So we're going to try this with some tacos and see how it is. But I already know it's good. All right, y'all. Next, we are moving on to some ranch powder. And the only thing that you probably don't have in your cabinet is this cultured buttermilk blend. And I got this at Walmart. You can find that on the shelf. You don't have to waste buttermilk. Have you ever bought a jug of buttermilk and you wanted it for biscuits or something like that, or bread, and it goes bad before you even get a chance to use it? Well, you can use this instead. It's a powder, and you just add water to it, and it just has the directions on the back of however much you want to use. It will tell you the directions of how many spoonfuls and everything. So this is an amazing thing to have in your refrigerator, and it lasts for a year or so. So make sure you pick some of this up because you'll need it. Especially, it's way cheaper than buying that pack. You can make a whole lot of ranch out of this. So this comes in really handy. So that's what I've got in this bowl here, and this is what it looks like. It's just a powder. And this is like $8. This is very expensive. This was, I think, from Sam's, or maybe Walmart sells them now. But this is, you can make this for cheap. So I'm telling you, this is really easy. And I have a tablespoon of parsley, 2 tablespoons of dried dill weed. I have a tablespoon of garlic powder, a tablespoon of onion powder. No, I forgot the onion powder. I got to put that in there. Teaspoon of sea salt, and I'm going to put in some pepper, a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. So I'll just put that in there. And when I made the Mexican, it was kind of hard to mix it up in that jar. So that's why I've got this in a bowl. I'm going to mix this up in the bowl and then add it to my jar. So I'll go ahead and add my tablespoon of onion powder. So I'm going to add onion powder. And look, it's that easy to make your own ranch. It did call for some freeze-dried chives. I don't have that at the moment, but I do have some chives in my garden that I can dry and put that in there. And I know that would be good, but I will have the recipe link down below. And look how quick that came together. And look at all the ingredients that are in there that are not good for you. Or you don't even know what they are. You can't even pronounce them. So this is going to be something homemade, something that you can make in just a few minutes. And it's going to be way better than what you buy in the store. All right, now we are going to make Italian dressing. This is another simple and easy recipe. All right, I have 2 tablespoons of oregano, a tablespoon of parsley. It calls for a tablespoon of sugar, but I'm not going to add that, and I'll tell you why, but you can. It says 2 tablespoons of salt. I didn't add but 1 tablespoon because I thought that was a little much. I can always add more if I need to, but I can't take it out. I'll add some black pepper because all I have is my grinder. I've got 1 teaspoon of basil, and I've got 1/4 of a teaspoon of thyme. It says thyme or thyme leaves, and it calls for celery flakes, but I don't have that, so I just crushed up some celery seed, and that is 1/2 teaspoon. So that's all you need for some Italian seasoning. So I'm going to put it in my jar. But I went and got my canning funnel, so I don't have to worry about letting it spill. So I'm just going to add that. I'm going to add that to my jar. Like I said, this is going to be probably the hardest thing to do is add it to your jar. And you can add it to any kind of container, but I just like these jars because I have lids to go with it. Just like the others, I'll have the recipes linked down below. Instead of stirring it around, I'm just going to take the lid and I'm just going to shake it and get it all combined. And I have Italian seasoning. So there you go, another salad dressing that you've made with things that you already have in your cabinet. And I will have the exact measurements of how to use it linked down below. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Those were really easy to make, and I will never buy the stuff again from the store.